You were asked to analyze this sample X. First of all, you should look at the sample, feel it with your finger to identify the physical property of the sample. If you touch this sample with your finger, you will agree with me that this sample is a mixture. There are some part of it that is very fine. There are part of it that is crystalline in nature. So you should treat it as a mixture. Now, having known that is already a mixture, the first thing to do from the instruction in your manual, what is the first thing? You said put all of the sample in a beaker, right? You put the sample in a beaker. Give me that spatula. So at this moment, I want to be fast because you are needed somewhere. So this sample, you collect at least small like this and put here. And then you add water to it. And then you are expected to turn it so that it will dissolve. Remember, this mixture is a solid, white solid sample, right? The idea that some of them are in powdered form, while some is in crystalline form, it doesn't have a uniform appearance. So we'll leave that one for now. Then after, trying to dissolve it, you shake it very well so that it will dissolve. What's the next step? Filtration is the next step. All right. Of course, you know how to fold a filter paper. By now, if you don't know how to fold a filter paper, you're a failure. Yes, because I've said it countless times. So you, first of all, fold it into 2 equal halves. After folding it, you fold it again. But this time around, you don't open it like this. You take one from here and open it like this to form a cone. Then when it forms a cone, you put it on a funnel. Give me a funnel. Then now, it is advisable to wet this filter paper before you place it in a funnel to enhance the filtration. Now, if I put it here and now I pour my mixture, that is the sample X with water. And now pour it here and I allow it to filter. That's the first step, right? Once it filters, what's the next step we are told to do? We will test with litmus paper. Okay, let me assume that I have little drop here. While I'm waiting, let me be working with this small portion while I'm waiting for the rest of while it reacted with this litmus paper. So it changes blue litmus paper red. That's number one sign, right? What's the next instruction? We divide into 4. Okay, to the first portion, what do we do to it? We add sodium hydroxide in drops and then in excess. In drops, look at it, a white precipitate formed. In drop, a white precipitate formed. In excess, is soluble in excess. Soluble in excess. Soluble in excess is dissolving. And we may not have time to wait for it. Just note that it is soluble in excess. Then the second one, we add what again? Okay, we add aqueous ammonia. In drop, the same thing again, white precipitate form. In drop, white precipitate form. White precipitate form. Wait for this one is insoluble. It's not dissolving. Insoluble in excess. Insoluble in excess. Then what did they say we should do again? To the third portion bar. So we have potassium iodide here. To the third portion, we add potassium iodide. You see the color it changed to? So when we add potassium iodide, we observe a yellow precipitate, right? Then the next one, what is the next one? In excess. All right, whatever it gives you in drop is what is going to give you in excess. So what's the next one? We divide the residue, right? What are we to do with the residue? Few drops of iodine solution. Are we to put it in a test tube or we add the iodine solution here? Of course, the residue is on the filter paper. If you look closely, you will see the residue here. So whether we add a drop of iodine here or we put it on a test tube, all of them is the same. So but to avoid error, let us put it in a test tube. Is that okay? And then we wash it down with iodine solution. We add iodine solution to it. Are you getting what I'm saying? So if we add iodine solution to it, let's see what it will give us. Adding iodine solution to it to see what it will give us. Are you seeing what it gives us? So